Hello and welcome to Gaia Night Online, Gaia Blooming's weekly Google Hangout here on Google Plus, and you are invited to join us. What you can do is go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/Gaia Blooming, and click the link. Google Plus has kind of changed some things, so hopefully with that link you can find a way to come on here. And we'd like to pull cards and talk about the energies of the week, and at the end you're invited to come on. Oh, and we can pull individual cards for you off air. So welcome, everybody.
Woohoo!
Uh, Hi.
I really like the heart on Drew's shirt.
Me too.
Ew.
Oh, my little, yeah, it's California Love is what the shirt is.
Love that. Yay!
Yeah. Whew, that was an effort. It has the bear and California Love and a little heart over here. So.
That's cute. So, do you want to just get started pulling cards? We have two main events this week besides the moon shifting. We have the Taurus full moon on Thursday, and then on Saturday we have Mercury moving back into Scorpio. Yay! So do you want to start with the moon shifting into Taurus on Wednesday?
Sure.
Taurus and the full moon on Thursday. Do we want to combine it into one? I guess we should have asked that before we started.
Yeah, let's combine it into one.
Yeah, Taurus full moon. Perfect. Alright, I'm pulling goddess cards, so let's see. Alright, I pulled Nematona, Sacred Space. It says, create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. And I like this for Taurus because in Mimi astrology, in the astrology that knocking things down. In astrology that I subscribe to, I really do believe that Taurus is ruled by the earth. Like, I think Venus has its place in there too, but Taurus is additionally with the earth. And so to connect to a power place, wherever you feel powerful out in nature, I think that's huge. And just, I think any kind of ceremony, you know, which ceremony usually involves making some kind of altar or sacred space, is always powerful with full moons, new moons, you know, anything that's significant for you. So, you know,
Thanks.
do that.
Cool. I pulled dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. So again, Taurus as this earth sign, Taurus can be about food and what we eat and how we nourish our bodies. And so, yeah, I don't know. I guess just watch how you're feeling this full moon, and maybe if you're feeling really heavy or really weighed down, try to switch up the diet. Like maybe try to take gluten out or try to eat more fruits and vegetables even. Maybe it's not taking something out, but adding more of the food from the earth.
Yeah, we're going gourmet, you know, something really nice and luscious instead of, you know, your normal salad.
Totally.
Maybe.
Hiya!
So
I always go with it if it's gourmet.
actually, mine's kind of interesting. I pulled the Ten of Water, which you think wouldn't mesh too well with Taurus being an earth sign, but it says a contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships, which just screams Taurus to me because it's all about, you know, that concrete, trustworthy, you know, all those things being met. So,
Yeah, I think
that's what I pulled.
So I pulled Autumnal Equinox, Release.
Perfect.
Appropriate for, it's kind of the duh card, right? Because full moon is always let go and release. And then I also pulled Rain and Purification. So I think that kind of goes with the dietary thing too. You need to like cleanse yourself, cleanse your body, cleanse your spirit, just let go of that icky that's still there.
Awesome cards.
perfect. Alright, so then after that, the moon shifts into Gemini. So let's pull a card for the moon in Gemini. The moon will be in Gemini from Friday through Monday. Well, kind of through Sunday. Monday it changes at like 12:38 a.m. So through Sunday. So moon in Gemini, I pulled Gemini. I pull her a lot, I feel like, right now. Okay, I'm always like, it's Gemini again. Golden opportunity. And says, important doors are opening for you right now. Walk through them. And, you know, what always pops up for me with Gemini Moon is, you know, important fun doors. So if you have an opportunity for fun this weekend, go through those doors. Have some fun. Do something different. Go pretend you're a mermaid. Play with the dolphins.
Those are awesome. So I pulled the debt paid off card.
Ooh.
It says the old weight and habit of debt is lifted from you and your life. So Gemini is a very like free energy, so I think it's not just financial debt, but do you feel like indebted to anybody or any relationships, or if you're taking time for yourself or taking time for fun, is there any sort of guilt or shame attached to it? If there is, why? And let that go. And also I think this old weight that's being let go could have to do with the full moon coming in and really helping us, like Katie's card said, release. I also pulled the Be Yourself card. So I think it's a really great weekend to just go out there, shine your authentic self, which is the basis of your power, and just get into that vortex, as Abraham Hicks says.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. So I pulled the, got a gray hair there, the Ace of Air, which is this beautiful Pegasus. And it says brilliant new ideas and inspirations and seeing the excuse me, the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. But I think with this Gemini moon, after the Taurus, the earthiness, richness of the Taurus, it's going to be a nice uplift, and new things will come in because of the things that we have released in the full moon. So that's very appropriate.
So I pulled Mountain Strength. And then I pulled a second one, Waterfall Effortless, which I feel is more Gemini, the flowiness of being an air sign. But I don't know, it's kind of weird the strength and effortless came out together. I guess having the power, I don't know what I want to say. I'm so terrible with words. I'm not very good at Gemini.
You know what? I feel like with that is like I think that our true strengths are effortless.
Mm-hmm.
You know, sometimes, you know, like that our strengths that we're born with. And maybe it's not, I think we have other strengths that we have to work at. But maybe this is the weekend to not worry about the ones that you have to work on, but let your strengths that are effortless just come through. So it's not like, this isn't a weekend to work hard. It's a weekend to like, hey, this is what I'm good at. I'm going to do this.
Mm-hmm. And that mountain makes me think of Capricorn, and then I think of Pluto and Capricorn, and Pluto and Capricorn is saying, transforming Capricorn and saying, hey, Capricorn, you hardworking energy going to reach the top of the mountain. Guess what? It can be effortless. It can be when you align with your authentic self. Everything can fall into place, and that's where, like Mimi said, our true strength is. So I love those cards together. That's an awesome, combo.
I like it.
You guys are talking about the word thing.
You know what? There are days where I can't even get anything out. So it's always sometimes words are my strength, and sometimes they're not. It depends on Mercury. So speaking of Mercury, Mercury is shifting back into Scorpio. We're almost out of the shadow. Yes, that's happening on Saturday. And I really love this card that I pulled for Mercury shifting back into Scorpio. I pulled Athena, Inner Wisdom. And it says, you know what to do, trust your inner wisdom, and take appropriate action without delay. Speaking of strengths, with Mercury and Scorpio, I think knowing what's going on under the surface, like Shannon likes to say, being the detective, you know, seeing below the water, X-ray vision really does become a strength. So, you know, if there's been something you're kind of like, I don't know, I'm definitely been in that place. You know, this might be the thing, okay, you now know what to do. That wisdom is coming to you. You see a little bit more clearly, and then you can take that appropriate action. With Athena at your back, Athena and the owl power in there.
Yeah. So I pulled express your individuality. And so I really like the word express comes in there because Mercury, again, about words, communication, expressing ourselves. And Mercury in Scorpio, it was there and left, and we're really getting, like that detective, to that raw truth of who we are. And now, as we're leaving this shadow period, leaving this retrograde period, starting to get very clear on who we are, let's share it. Let's express ourselves. And I think that Scorpio is also a lot about other people and other groups of people and connecting with the right people. And you're not going to, those people can't find you if you don't express who you are. So I think that's a really good one, to speak your truth, share your truth, and then see what sort of magic and what magical connections occur from that.
Perfect. I like it.
So I pulled the Emperor, and it's Archangel Michael. And the words underneath say organization and logic, structure and discipline, and leadership. And I think once Mercury gets past that shadow that retrograde point, that things will start becoming clearer. We'll be able to get our mental discipline back under control. It's been kind of, for me, it's been wobbly lately, so it'll be nice to get back to some solid ground on that for me.
So I pulled the lotus flower unfoldment, which I really think goes well with what Shannon was saying, you know, just letting those parts, those dark parts, see the light, and letting what we've been becoming out for everybody to see. Let them see our.
Oh. All right. So, speaking of Mercury, hopefully Drew will be back. So I guess. Oh. Okay. Here they are. They're back.
Oh no!
Apollo was meowing at the door to be let in, so I had to go let him in.
Oh, just a burp. Okay.
And then I pulled Crystal's Focus, which I think is the other part of this where, you know, suddenly we'll start to have more clarity and focus in on what we need to express and need to say.
Awesome.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, then I think those are the cards for this week, because that takes us to next Monday. We'll be on air again next Monday. But this week we have our book club. And we read Squared or A Cubed by Pam Grout. And I'm really excited to share my personal experiments with everybody. And I think, did we lose Drew and Katie again? I guess so. Anyways, I'm excited to share, and we shifted the time a little bit just so a few more of us could be there. We're actually going to do it at 5:30 p.m. Pacific on Wednesday. So come and join us for our book club. You know, whether you've read the book before or you're just getting started, there's still time, because it has little experiments, and you can do at least the first one really fast, and it's pretty cool. So come join us for that. And do we have anything else? Oh, Nikki's not here tonight, but Nikki and I are doing Maggie and Jean Maury's show on Thursday on Attunement Radio. I forgot the name of it, of course. See, Mercury has gone away now. So anyways, we're doing that, and we'll post that. But, you know, it'll be cool to hear some of what Nikki has to share on the show. So, yes, that's it then.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for watching. Namaste.
Namaste.